This video is brought to you by The Perspective Arts. Have fun being creative with art, and gain fans and money along the way. Turn it off, or turn it on.
Turn it off.
Oh, shit. Well, what do you want to do now? The last time worked so well.
Start you off from the beginning, huh?
Yeah, we just free to do what
All
we
of
want.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Go straight. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which way?
Go left. Go left.
Gotta speak clearly. Alright. Ooh, that's bright. Whew.
Right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside of you.
Ball up inside of you.
Oh, I was reading that. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graph. I was reading that. Unique. Everyone is unique. You most of all. I'm done reading this. Numbers of slides on this slide.
Charts and slides and slides.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all.
I'm
he
reading.
seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Alright, leave.
Okay.
Oh. Broom closet. For witches. Heyo. Can you grab anything?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I can't.
Alright, leave.
Room closet ending.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, god dang it. Go upstairs.
Alright, we can do that. You can... Ah! Oh, nope. Wrong way. Nope, that doesn't open. Oh, there's nothing there. You want me to go through?
Go through.
Got it. Where am I going?
Left.
Left it is. It's not opening. What? I thought this works. Oh, I guess it doesn't.
Turn around. Alright. Let's get the big doors on the right.
Nope.
Not yet. Alright, look at the computer. Anything on it?
Nope. Turned off.
Nope. Nope.
I'm clicking on everything on the desk. Nothing. Even the pillow. And the
Let's
plant.
go through the room.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Where
What
is
dark
everyone?
secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Alright. Put the key in.
Okie dokie. 2, 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Fine.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright.
Wow. Keep going. Take a left.
Push the big red button.
Yeah.
Done. No! No! I'm trapped. This is your fault, Paul. This is your fault.
What happened?
I'm loading now. Thanks.
Descending deeper into the building,
loading screen. Oh,
Stanley
okay, fine.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
You mean
Why did he
like
feel
in
this
my
now,
chest?
when for years
No
it had
legs.
never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hey. What do I do? Do I go forward? Do I go left?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility, huh?
Yup.
Alright, go forward. Escape? To the
What?
left?
Do you want to go this way? Are you sure you want
What
to
do you mean
escape?
by escape?
I don't know. It says it there. But the narrator wants us to go in here. So shouldn't we just listen to the narrator?
Fine.
Or are we rebels? Your choice. Follow the narrator or be a rebel. What do we do? Ha ha ha. Or do
Dang it, I don't know what to do.
leave? Oh, I've never read that. If light is on, call extension 914 immediately. Well, there's no phone. So, going back this way.
Let's go straight.
Straight into the mind control facility. Do 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 do.
Click on it.
Boom.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh my God.
What horrible secret did this place
Oh, no.
hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I did think
he
that.
have the strength to find out?
No. I don't. I'm leaving.
Go on the bridge.
Ah, fine. Going on the bridge. Going on the bridge. I'm off the bridge.
Press that button.
It's a pen.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
Oh,
revealed.
shit.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Huh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced
Wow.
to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This is disturbing.
Yeah, it is.
Huh? Wait, that one's in red. I want to read it.
Yeah. There's a few in red.
Can we go off? Nope, can't fall off. Are the red fired? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that us? Go back. Who's fired? What happened to 104? Wait, what happened to that room? Did you see that up there? Look at that. 233, 234 is just not, it's not in existence.
Oh.
That's a bad day. That's bad. Bad news.
Oh, shit. Press it.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, 601 is also fired.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I don't accept
His
it.
own life in someone else's control?
Not possible.
Never. It
Nope.
was unthinkable.
It
Wasn't
is.
it? Was
Yep.
it even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Never.
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What do I do?
Alright, go that way, yeah.
Do. Oh.
Press that button.
Done. It's not doing anything. Ooh.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, go around it. Go around to the, yeah, up there.
It's not a door.
Go to the center. Go in there. Oh, wait, no. Go back. What's that? 5. Press 5.
I pushed 5.
Nothing happened?
Correct.
Okay, go in center.
Mind control idle. Awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay.
Ooh,
Do you want to turn it off or turn it on? Turn it off or turn it on?
turn it off.
Oh, shit. Good job, Paul. Good
Cool.
job.
Do you see anything?
No, I don't see anything. It's pitch black.
Blackness and a
See?
rising chill of uncertainty.
Yup, that's right.
Was it over?
Maybe.
Yes.
Oh.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had
What does
his
that mean?
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
It's true.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
You want to do it?
Go. Yeah.
Stanley felt the cool
Alright, I'm out of
breeze
control.
upon his skin.
It's moving
The
forward.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yeah,
This was
rocky.
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Are you sure?
And Stanley
Our birds
was
instead of a
happy.
building. It's kind of rude to the birds. What do they eat?
So you are a creative person with your own imagination and ideas. Go to the Perspective Arts where you can be creative and use your imagination to be a creator. and even earn real money along the way from others enjoying your creations. TPA posts 5 days a week different things that'll get your creative imagination flowing. You know, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and on Mondays a picture will be posted, like this, where you can create your own story that fits your perspective of what the picture is saying. On Tuesdays, icons and silhouettes will be posted that you can shape into your own picture, like this. If you love voice acting or verbally telling a story, on Wednesdays a paragraph will be posted, and you can go from that to continue the story to something like this.
The House of Terror.
Maybe you're more creative with music. On Thursdays, a sound clip will be posted, and you can turn something like this into something like this. And for all those directors, or just people who like making unique and sometimes funny videos, on Friday a theme or themes will be posted, and you will go from something like pizza, pirates, and superheroes to a video hopefully better than this one.
Pew pew pew, pew pew pew, pew pew pew. Arr, voiceover man, you can't stop me this time. Pew pew pew.
Pizza
pew, pew,
pirate,
pew.
you've gone too far this time. Bang bang.
Ugh. Imaginary bullets. My only weakness. How did you know? I'll be back for the sequel.
Enjoy being creative and earning fans and money along the way. Join the community of the perspective arts and see what perspectives are out there. Remember, your only limitation is your imagination.
Never the end is never the end is loading. Never the end is never the end is never the end. The end is never. The end is loading. Get it? Huh?
And is never the end.
I prefer to read it backwards. Loading is end the never. Oh.
Son of a bitch.
No. What do you want to do?
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
That wasn't the same. He said something different last time. Ooh, and these papers are on the ground. Things are different.
No, those are always there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright. You sure?
Huh. That wasn't there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What do you want to do?
Left.
Left it is.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
What do you want to do in this room?
Look down.
I'm looking.
Look around, I guess.
Alright. I'm looking. Just, looking.
Leaf.
Oh. But I want to go back in.
Why?
Why not? I'm joking. Broom closet ending. My favorite.
Coming to a staircase,
wanna go down or
Stanley
up?
walked upstairs to his
Go down.
boss's office.
Yes. I love town. Oh.
That's
Sure?
creepy.
Sure you want to do this? I don't know if I'm
Go.
ready. Alright. Ooh, is that a button? It is not. It is a light. Alright. Let's
Go
do
through it.
this. Ooh, a car.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he
Whoa.
was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
fuck
Maybe,
this.
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Oh,
And
you
as
gotta be
Stanley
joking.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close
Oh, fuck.
automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to
God
himself,
damn it.
this is all too strange. This
No,
can't
this
be
is all too
real."
strange.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
I'm dreaming!
He yelled.
This is all a
This is
dream."
all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt
Oof,
to
I
have
know, right?
finally found an answer,
This
an
guy gets me.
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Nope.
And he
I'm
thought to
totally
himself,
safe.
Are you
"I suppose
moving
I'll
this
wake up
fast?"
soon.
Yep.
I'll have to go back to my boring real life
you
doing
stop?
pushing buttons.
Sure.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still
a nice room.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he
Shit.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun,
shit.
and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Isn't
Now
that
the
normal?
voice was describing itself
normal.
being considered
I mean,
by
I got Paul
Stanley,
here.
who found it
He's basically
particularly
doing that.
strange. I'm
kinda
dreaming
normal.
about a voice
the
describing
car.
me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts,
Clicking.
he thought.
Clicking.
And while he thought it all very odd
nothing.
and wondered if
Can I
this
go in the car?
voice spoke
Nope,
to all
can't go in the
people in
car.
their dreams, the truth was that,
Damn.
of course, this was not
This is like a
dream.
parable in a
Go
parable.
Could it
backwards.
be? Was Stanley
backwards.
simply
Go through that door.
deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
I'm
After
shocked.
all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
I'm gonna
That
prove
this
this.
was a dream.
Yup, I prove it.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
I feel it.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake
I'm
up.
through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
I agree.
Let me go back to my job.
Yes, work.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
That sounds terrible.
Please. It's all I want.
It's not.
I want my apartment and my wife.
See, he gets it.
and
I
my
want my
job.
wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Just without the pushing buttons
My
part.
life is
and
normal.
work. More money.
I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Yeah. Where's my wife?
I am okay.
Tired of her shitting on my floor. God damn it. Well, at least she didn't shit on my floor. Oh, she shit on my floor. Fucking
Stanley began
great.
screaming. Please,
God
someone wake
damn
me
it.
up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an
She's
office.
cleaning this
I am
up, I
real.
swear to God.
Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay. What did you do, Paul?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Okay.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment,
Do they look
she
dead on
thought
the
to herself
ground?
how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered
is
the
crazy.
meeting she
This
had scheduled
game is
for
so
that
weird.
day.
Yes.
The very important
You
people
haven't
whose impressions
gone
of her
past,
would affect her career,
like, the surface
and by
of the
extension,
water yet.
the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she
You're
stood
still
there,
in, like,
staring
the
down
shallow
at the
end
body.
of the
And then
pool.
she turned and ran.
Wow.
All right. I think that's good enough for episode 1.
This is because this episode's done. Alright. So thanks everybody for watching. If you would like to see more, please like and comment down below. And we will bring you more of the Stanley Parable while I am parabled by Paul. Paul directing me, being directed by the narrator. This is insane.
It's insane. It hurts my brain.
It's Inception right there. Alright. So that does it
Alright,
for
guys.
this episode. Check you later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later, everybody.
Yeah. Until next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for watching this episode of The Perspective. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe to see more. We upload Monday through Friday, and if you want to show off your own perspective, go to theperspectivearts.com, where your only limitation is your imagination. Links are in the description down below. Goodbye.